Hold on. See, hold on, one more thing.
ADL, which is like the most anti-human organization ever done with.
I'm doing my fucking game preps. I got to get gold. And let me down to the invite.
He's taking orders from the ADL, Jonathan Greenblatt, headline. The fix is it. Like it's a bipartisan conspiracy to strip people of their most basic freedom.
Yeah, I mean, I think that for me also what comes up, Tucker, and I think people are concerned about too, is that I think you were saying before, like there's a censorship, and then there's two sides to the there's the censorship, there's the disinformation and dehumanization that the state or the parastatal essentially approximately display, and then there's the secrecy. And so I think what we now know, and again, I've said very clearly, raised the Trump administration. They've actually been helpful to my own case in Brazil, where I'm under criminal investigation for the Republic of Brazil. And I'm very grateful.
I'm starting right now.
But nonetheless, I think we can see that there are clearly some things that they really don't want us to know about. And the Epstein one, the Epstein situation is easily, I think, the most explosive and most famous one, where everybody knows it's files, and everybody knows that they're the FBI, and everybody knows that there's no legal barriers for releasing them, and that there's all these excuses, but everybody knows that it's not.
Take me out.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the outskirts of the nation's capital. It's Northwest Stadium in Landover, the home of the Commanders. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Seattle Seahawks and the Washington Commanders. Welcome, it's Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson and Matt Gay going to kick things off. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Oh, and there's a big hit right away. He is knocked down hard on the opening kickoff. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
We're gonna start.
First carry now for Kenneth Walker. That's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 3. Once again, it's Walker. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a 1st down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst, they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Ready. Here's a designed run. Whoa! And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 14 on the pickup. 1st down, Seattle.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it. Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn it to a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Shotgun run now with Walker. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard mark. It's a gain of 12 there. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
He'll work this down inside the 35. Quan Martin is there for the stop.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
It'll be Smith and Jigba bringing it in. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 50. 22 yards, the pickup there. First down, Seattle.
Come on.
Now, this looks like a design run. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line. A gain of 11, and it's first and goal.
A chance here for this back to really show his speed. He saw the room on the perimeter, and he was able to get around the edge. Thought he was going to get right to the pylon, comes up just short. Down near the goal line, sets up first and goal.
Walker is into the end zone. Touchdown. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. A return now from the 4. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Their own 26-yard line.
Ready? Let's go now.
First carry for the versatile Austin Eckler. The ball comes out.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
And he maneuvers his way forward. A gain of 6.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
From the 31, here's second and 4. Keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is. First down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And Not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
A pickup of 14 on that one. It's good for a Seahawks first down. They'll run the draw with Walker. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Clearly trying to catch the defense by surprise, Mike. If the draw works, it's a touchdown. But being down here in the red zone, this is a tough spot on the field to get away with running that draw play.
2nd and 10. From the gun, here's the give to Walker. And he will get into the end zone. Kenneth Walker, touchdown Seattle. That his 2nd touchdown tonight.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Ho-ho! And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Get it? Pat the 60, pat the 60.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. Forced out wide. He'll tuck it and take off. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Ready, ready. Mustang 19. 79.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Seahawks with the early lead. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
60, 18 Cardinal, 18, go.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. A throw left side, caught by Sinnott. They'll get it up 4 here as he is taken down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 5.
60 Bison, 18, Pioneers. Warriors 17.
Throwing is Daniels. That's a short one caught by Sinnott. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And There wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
A big play there for Washington. 38 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's first and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. Throwing again, Daniel. A big mistake. It was first and goal, and it's intercepted. And a nice return here as well. He is out of bounds near the 40.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
They'll go play action with Darnold. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Let's go.
From the gun, it's Milrow. On the run to the right. Now he'll run it.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down. The Seahawks sending out their punt teams. And some nifty running on the return. Took him some good yardage before he was taken down.
At their own 30-yard line.
From the set. Here we go, set. 70 Timberwolves. Buffalo 18. Hey, swing. Let's go, swing.
To throw is Daniels on first and 10. He gets it to Samuel, left side. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
Washington, first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On the double. Go. 70 Lions. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Go.
On first down, Daniels.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. But sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
From the 48-yard line, here's second and 7.
Get up. 19 Lions. Bronco 80. Dragon 60.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a first down.
This is what you like to see if you're the head coach. Not only does your quarterback know exactly where that first down marker is, he's able to pick up the first down, but then get himself on the ground. He avoids the big hit and picks up the first down.
70 Lions. Viking 18. Mustang 19. 18 Pioneer.
Now Daniels throwing on first and 10. And not wanting to take on any contact, he's going to slide to a stop. A gain gain there of 20. Good for a Commanders first down.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Cougar 19. Ready? Six, curve 19. Curve 19. Ready?
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Through the air, connecting with Debo.
Ready, ready.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10.
9, 60.
On the handoff, this is Eckler. Oh, a loose football. The Seahawks scoop it up. Boy, that one hurts, Greg. They had a really nice drive going and moved it halfway down the field, but then fumbled down here in the red zone, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Anytime you put together a drive of this length, Mike, you just want to come away with points. Of course, a touchdown is the main goal, but in this case, to turn the ball over this deep in the red zone is just a brutal turn of events for this offense.
The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. Going up top. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Got to get this to the 25. Here's third down. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. And this is caught on the sideline. Going to have the first down. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe not. They say the feet were out of bounds. Wow. Big time. Tight call there. For the moment, it'll be fourth down. Here's Michael Dixon now, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
Got it. Ready? 60. Come on, come on. 19, Tiger. 19, Tiger. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Go.
Daniels now on first down. He'll get this into the hands of Debo. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Warrior 70.
To throw is Daniels. That's taken in. It's Austin Eckler. And he'll take this one in. Austin Eckler. Touchdown, Washington. Matt Gayon for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Commanders are on the board. It's now 14-7. So, this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Darnold to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
And he will have the 1st down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now Walker. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their 2nd. As they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this 1st half. Here comes 3rd and 6. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Back to Bobo, it's complete. And he will go all the way. Jake Bobo, touchdown Seahawks. That touchdown #1 for him on the year. 3rd down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the 1st down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that 1st down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. On the return, Noah Igbenogany. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Mustang 19, 70 Timberwolf. Cup 19, Cup 19. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready,
Here's Daniel. That one complete to Jalen Lane. Now the Commanders will use their 3rd and final timeout. As that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this 1st half. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Go! 19 Cowboy 80. 19 tight, 19 tight.
They'll throw with Daniel. Now a shot downfield for Samuel. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half. They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4.
Cougar 65, Dragon 6, Warrior 70, Trap 60, Trap 60.
From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this 1st half will come to an end. first half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On the jump. Panther 11, 18, 5, Panther 6.
On play action, Daniels. He's got his tight end. That's Sinnott. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up
60
second
average,
and
60
3
average.
at the
70 Ranger,
33-yard
70
line.
Ranger. Buffalo 18, go.
Throwing on second down, Daniels. That's caught. It's the tight end, Sinnott. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
He gets this one to Samuel. It's complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Gain of 7 brings up second and 3
Mustang
at
19,
their 48-yard
19
line.
Lions. Cup 19, Cup 19, 79 Broncos. Ready,
To the air again is Daniel. That's a short one caught by Sinnott. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Hawk, set.
Daniels gonna throw again. Well, cover on the sideline, and it's intercepted. It's the safety, Julian Love.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
They run with Walker. Oh, big hole left side. Inside the 20. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. Myers now to add the PAT. His kick is good. And the Seahawks will extend this third-quarter lead.
Commander is 7. Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Okay, ready? 19 tight, 19 tight. Set it.
On first and 10, here's Daniels. Now a pass deep for McLaurin. And that is incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. It's second down.
Yeah, a little predictable there. You feel like you just gave up points, and the first thing you want to do is you just want to answer back, and you try to get it all in one play. Nice job by the defensive coordinator, understanding the deep shot was coming, having the right call there. So offensively, just take what's there. You're not going to get all those points back in one play. Take your time, take what's there, sustain the drive.
Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down.
Cap 50, Viking 18, go!
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. That's 3, third time tonight. intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yardage, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2. From the 33, here's 2nd and 8. Slot man in motion right. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. He's going to let this one go deep. He's got it! And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A big play for Seattle. It's a gain of 49. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. On the handoff, this is Walker. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get 1st down after 1st down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
He'll get this out wide, and he'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be 2nd and goal.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Ball at the 3, 2nd down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. And he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force 4th down.
This is a play, Mike, that makes me want to run down there, throw on a uniform, and try to help out. I mean, I think at this point, I could help clear enough room to get 1 yard. Heck, I might be able to get 1 yard myself. It's disappointing that they're unable to capitalize. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Takes over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Light. 6, Mustang 19.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
For a Commander's 1st down.
79 Broncos.
1st and 10 at the
On 1st down, Daniels. On target, got it to McClure.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback.
And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
3rd and short, and it's Daniels. Has his man, it's Samuel. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Down. Ready, ready.
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. A throw left side, caught by Sinnott. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Throwing again, Daniels. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the 1st down.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. Did a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the 1st down.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. This one caught at the 4. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the 1st down.
Washington.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with. So
A 2nd effort, and he is in. Austin Eckler. Touchdown, Washington. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. So now Daniels and the Commanders offense going to go for 2.
Ready.
They'll try to pick this up with a run. And he gets into the end zone for the 2. So it's not over yet. It's back to a 2-score game. So after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
at this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Get this complete to Horton. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Kicking time for the Seahawks. They'll punt this one away. As they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And this is going to set up a long field ahead. Backed up as it is touchdown inside the 10.
18. Buffalo 18.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. That's caught by Eckler. And he's going to get this up to the 22-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
Cut 19.
That's good
Cut
for
19.
Washington. First down.
Daniels now on 1st down. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Washington.
4-yard line.
Come on. 60 Maverick. Hawk 70. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. First down throw there is incomplete.
And really, it's the interceptions that continue to be a problem, and he's lucky he didn't add to that total. I mean, defender had an opportunity to add another one to the mix, and he just has to do a better job making decisions, finding the open target, and stop forcing bad throws.
Let's go. Mustang 19. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
On 2nd down, it's Daniel. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10.
70 Lions. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready, right?
From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. And he will score. Game on. Luke McCaffrey, touchdown Commander. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Greg, very big touchdown there, makes it a 10-point game, and now a chance to tighten this down to a 1-possession game.
Yeah, absolutely, Mike. You have to go for 2 here. You got to get this thing down to 8. But this offense now has given themselves at least a chance to make a run here down the stretch in the 4th quarter.
They'll throw with Daniel. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. Here comes a return from the 3. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a 1st down.
Seahawks. First down.
On the ground, it's Walker, and he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple, and it's 2nd down. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with a 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Moving to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. Here's a handoff to Walker. Trying to avoid tacklers, and the ball is out. And the defense is going to come up with it. Maybe the break they need here in the fourth quarter.
Oh my goodness, Mike, what a mistake. Late in the game, you're protecting the lead. That can't happen. You know they're going to be raking at the ball. You know they are desperate to create a turnover. Just somehow he doesn't put the ball away, and this game just got a lot more interesting.
Panther 11, 70 Timberwolves. Nineteen tight, 19 tight. 19 Lions. Dragon 60. Let go.
They'll drop to throw. That's over the middle to the tight end, Sinnott. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
70 Rangers.
And the Commanders first down.
Mustang 19.
First and 10 at the 40.
Here's Daniel. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
It is 2nd down and 5.
Viking 18. Ready.
To throw is Daniels. That's a short one, caught by Sinnott. Still going. And he will score. Ben Sinnott, touchdown Washington.
What a finish there to get the touchdown, but of course the job's not done. And this is where the defense needs to regroup, Mike. It's one thing to give up the touchdown, but now you're still one stop away from being the hero. They got to dial in, get their best defense called, and somehow find a way to keep them out of the end zone.
Important spot here for the Commanders as they will go for 2.
Let's go now.
Washington will line up for the two-point
19
conversion.
Tiger, 18 Rattler, 18 Rat, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Cup 19, Cup 19.
Daniels gonna throw again. That's incomplete. Oh, they were going for the conversion to get this thing even. Instead, it will remain a 2-point game. A one-score game late. You figure they gotta have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
All right, good effort, just doesn't work out, but it's not over. Remember, they still got 2 timeouts in their back pocket. They've got to use them quickly. They've got to get 3 stops, force a punt, and see what happens when the offense gets the ball.
We're going to set. Hey, set. Here's Walker. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Lady. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Lady.
Here's a designed run. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Seattle.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop them right at the line of scrimmage.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
They'll run here with Walker. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop him for no gain yet again. And now it's third down.
Shotgun draw, trying to catch him off guard here, Mike, but the defense was having none of it. Thought it took a little too long to develop. Gave that defense enough time to get back there. Stop him for no gain.
Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So it's a win here for the visiting Seahawks. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. Good night from just outside our nation's capital.